Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy. And, well, I'm still standing. I had the jab and I'm still here. I'm virtually symptom free. I keep, every time I feel something, I just wonder if this is a symptom, but if you have to wonder, it probably isn't. So I've got a bit of an achy arm, but I slept on it, so that's about it. So really, nothing to write home about. I was very tired last night, yawning and yawning, but I was watching TV still. Went to bed quite late and then I was tired this morning. But then, you see, that would happen, wouldn't it? So I can't say. But I did have a good night's sleep. I woke up with an achy arm, but that is just, I slept on it. And, you know, I do that with a flu jab anyway. Because I should say, do it in this arm. I always think, don't do it in the right arm, because if you get an achy arm, you're right-handed. So I do it in my left arm, and that's the left arm I sleep on. So I kind of can't win, really. Anyway, all good. I need to say, yesterday, on the run-up to my jab for a few days, I started to step up my vitamins because I thought maybe this will help, you know. And I did have, I tested my sats with the pulse oximeter, and my heart rate did seem a bit low. And then when I looked at the possible causes, I think I overdosed a little bit on multivitamin. And because I'd been taking, I doubled my dose and I took them in the evening and I took them in the morning. So obviously there wasn't a lot of time between them. But thankfully in the morning I only took one multivitamin. But I had been taking all of the vitamins ×2. And I woke up the day of the jab feeling extremely nauseous, and I just thought I was going to puke. I really did feel bad. And it took me ages to shake that feeling. And Gary kept saying, should we cancel it? And I'm like, no, I don't want to cancel it. But I had a little lay down, and then I felt much better as the day wore on. And I started then to feel a little bit hungry. So I had breakfast and I felt much better after that. It was all gone. But that's just a little warning to everyone. I started to Google it after I'd done it, and I did it because of people were telling me to, not telling me to, but saying, oh, I've done this, you know, and I've done this. So you copy monkey, see monkey do, and then afterwards think, you know, I feel a bit sick. So I looked up about it, and the worst culprit of the lot, believe it or not, is a multivitamin, because it contains iron. If you take too much, you feel nauseous. So that's what caused it. So don't do it. You know, if you see people post, oh, you know, I doubled up on all my vitamins before I went, blah, blah. Google it first, because it didn't do me any good. I didn't, it wasn't all day. It was only in the morning. But I did think, oh my God, I've killed myself. You know, what have I done? But it wasn't that much. It's not, you know, one tablet is not a great deal. So two is, it's not like I had a massive dose. Just enough to make me feel a bit iffy. So just, you know, be aware of that. Don't do it. By all means, take your vitamins, but just don't double them up. And luckily, it was only 2 days I did it. You know, and what I was doing, I was taking it in the evening because I was forgetting all day. So then, of the morning of the jab, I took my normal dose in the morning, and that's what did it. Taking too many around the same time. And I had a diurolite because I thought my sats seemed a bit low. Well, my heart rate was low, and I thought, okay, I need to replace my electrolytes because, you know, that's another thing it does. It depletes them. So you don't need that. So I had a diurolite to boost my electrolytes and put me back where I should have been. And I did feel better after that. But it's just a little warning. If you see somebody post that, you know, do it, just don't do it. Luckily, I didn't overdose myself in a dangerous way. But you know what? It can cause, like, kidney, liver damage or whatever. So if you see someone put it, and you think, oh, that sounds like a reasonable thing to do, you know, because they say all of these vitamins, they help in the fight of COVID, then do yourself a favour. Just take one. You know, you only need one. That's the dose. Don't overdo it. Just being silly, I suppose. Didn't really sort of research it enough before I did it. But, you know, I think when they're talking about overdose, they're talking about a big amount, but just an extra tablet wasn't really... It was enough to make me feel nauseous, though. So then, yeah, we had some really nice prawns yesterday, huge prawns, and Gary did this really nice, that we get them on skewers, like, well, they actually look like little lolly sticks, but they've got bits of salmon on and humongous giant prawns, which across the pond you call shrimps. But to us, a shrimp is a tiny little thing, but it's not even a prawn, it's a different species. But yeah, they were gorgeous. They were really, really nice. Definitely have them again. So yeah, felt so much better. So much better than I thought I was going to. No symptoms, just fighting fit. Yes, so over the next few days, I am going to do Gary another mushroom risotto. And I will film it because I'm really proud of that mushroom risotto. It was so nice. I mean, I tasted the sauce because obviously I don't have the rice. But, you know, I keep thinking maybe I should do Slimming World for a while and just switch to Slimming World so that I can get in the swing of this and do Gary stuff and have more variety. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I came off it for a reason. It's because I abused the carbs and I shouldn't do that. But, you know, I keep thinking about Gary and, you know, how he has ended up with angina, possibly, you know, the cholesterol and everything else. And then the other part of me thinks low carbing is meant to be a corrective diet and will sort out any excess cholesterol that I have in my system. Will it? Won't it? I don't know. And I don't really want to do the wrong thing. I know it's, you know, a lot of people use it as a corrective diet. It even corrects things like seizures. So I think as long as I don't hammer fat, you know, I don't mean hammer fat. I mean, as long as I don't overdo eating fat and saturates, can't go far wrong, really. I mean, I don't do that. I use healthy fats. I use olive oil and rapeseed oil. I don't like many oils, but I won't, obviously if I'm going to have something with a delicate flavour, I won't use olive oil because all you taste is olive oil. Like if you cook an egg, you can't use olive oil. It's just like an olive oil flavoured egg is vile, you know, to me. So I'll use the rapeseed or a little bit of butter. I know that's a naughty fat, but you're allowed some of that. And it's not really that naughty. It's better than plastic, which is what margarine is at the end of the day. So, yeah, I only have it sparingly because you can't have bread. You can't really have a great deal of butter anyway, so not like I eat a lot of it. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm at a crossroads. Do I fork this way or fork that way? I don't know. I think, you know, when I do one, I really want to do the other. That's, you know, that's me just being indecisive, that's the word. Wow, it's so bright out there. I can see the sun coming through the bottom of the blind and it's quite blinding. I think, you know, that's the only symptom that I can say, if it's a symptom or not, is that I do feel a bit tired. Like I still went to bed at 1:43 last night, so I wasn't that tired. And when I woke up this morning, I still felt tired. And the light is a little bit much because I feel so tired. But who knows? I get that sometimes anyway. You know, all these so-called symptoms, they could be explained away by, yeah, you get that sometimes though, don't you? So I don't really know if it's a symptom or I'm looking for symptoms. Probably looking for them. Even my painful arm isn't as painful as it was this morning because I'm not laying on it anymore. But I just feel it here. When I look, there's no red mark. It's not like it's a lump or I've got any... I mean, when I have the flu jab, I get a little red hot lump. I haven't got that. There's nothing there. It doesn't hurt to touch. It's just, I think, where I laid on it. So all good. Anyway, I've got a busy day. Sorting IT issues out for people, not myself even. So I've got to go do that, and so I'm going to upload these videos, and I'm not sure if I'll get on to do a live stream later. Depends how tired I am. But if I can, I will. And also, you know, Gary's off for 12 days, so I'll try and fit as many as I can in around his usual activities. And as many people know, He does have mega long baths sometimes, so. But whether it'll be that or playing his game or whatever, I'll do a few live streams. And plus I've got some other videos to do for my other channel, Crochet Rocks. So, not sure what we've got for dinner today. Oh, beef, I think. No, maybe beef. I'm not sure. We've got a few things out, and I did buy this nice little joint of beef. But I'm not sure if that's today or tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.